A conjunction is a word that joins single words or groups of words. There are three types of conjunctions: coordinating, correlative, and subordinating. Let's look at coordinating first. A coordinating conjunction joins words or groups of words that have equal grammatical weight. The good news is that there are only 7 in the whole language: and, but, or, nor, for, so, yet. Let's look at an example. Delores and Zita brought their kittens to the park. Here we have 2 proper nouns that are the subjects of our sentence: Delores, Zita. The word brought is our verb. But getting back to Delores and Zita, the word and ties them together and marks them as equals. This is a coordinating conjunction. Let's look at another example. I haven't decided whether I will visit Sri Lanka or Bora Bora this fall. Here the word or signals that Sri Lanka and Bora Bora are equally good spots for my next vacation. Again, a coordinating conjunction. Next we have correlative conjunctions. They work in pairs to join words or groups of words of equal weight. So the only difference between correlative conjunctions and coordinating conjunctions is that correlative conjunctions have more than one word. There's also a very short list of them. Both and, just as so, not only but also, either or, neither nor, whether or. That's it. Let's look at an example. Neither the coach nor the quarterback wanted to concede the point. The correlative conjunction neither nor joins coach and quarterback. This is what we call a correlative conjunction. So far we've only discussed nouns being joined, but there are other parts of speech that work as well. Tiger not only putted poorly, but he also drove the ball erratically. Subject of our sentence is tiger, but we have 2 verbs: putted and drove. In this example, not only but also is a correlative conjunction joining our 2 verbs together. Not only putted, but also drove. The talented and engaging musician entertained the crowd for hours. In this example, 2 adjectives, talented and engaging, equally modify the noun musician. They are joined by the coordinating conjunction and. Finally, we have subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions join 2 ideas or clauses so that one is grammatically dependent on the other. The list here is a bit longer, but there's an easy way to spot a subordinating conjunction. See if your sentence can be divided into 2 or more sentences without adding any words. Then look for an extra word in there that makes one sentence seem less important. That word is the subordinating conjunction. Let's look at some examples. Although I like football, baseball is my favorite sport. In this example, the 2 sentences are, I like football and baseball is my favorite sport. Each one of these could exist on its own. The word although ties these 2 sentences together, but makes I like football less important or subordinate to baseball is my favorite sport. Here's another example. Skippy brought home insects whenever he went outside to play. Here the 2 sentences are, Skippy brought home insects and He went outside to play. Again, both of them could survive without the other. But we've got this conjunction here, whenever. This ties them together, but not equally. That's the difference between coordinating and correlative conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. With subordinating conjunctions, the relationship isn't equal. With the other two, the relationships are equal. Let's look at another example. As soon as my sister went to bed, I turned on the television. Here the two sentences are, my sister went to bed, and I turned on the television. They're joined by the conjunction as soon as. My sister went to bed becomes less important because the subordinating conjunction is attached to it. Here's a little tip about subordinating conjunctions. They always appear in front of the clause the author thinks is less important. Those clauses can be moved around easily. While Betsy warmed up, Milo finished his sit-ups. Betsy warmed up, Milo finished his sit-ups. Those are my two sentences, and my subordinating conjunction is while. That makes this, while Betsy warmed up, the subordinate clause, the less important clause. Milo finished his sit-ups while Betsy warmed up. Here we've moved that clause to the end of the sentence with no change in meaning. Milo, while Betsy warmed up, finished his sit-ups. Here we've taken the subordinate clause and split the other clause with no change in meaning.